2006, you touched on it. I think halftime, I think you guys were 30 points down. In the heat of that moment, like in the GFC, like during COVID, in the club room, how do you as a coach, how do you as a leader, how do you as an advisor, if you like, keep your investors, your players grounded so that they're not doing crazy things like chuck out the game plan, it's not working anymore, Roosie, we now need to do this because can't you see the scoreboard? We're not doing these things. We need to change tact. How do you stick to the game plan and process?
Yeah, and it's every moment. It's funny you should mention those, but the moments you're talking about, you always question yourself. So I remember vividly as a
you were questioning yourself, Roosie?
Well, what happens because you're a high achiever and you want things to go well, you're questioning yourself as asking yourself questions. So when I'm coming down, from the coach's box, I remember vividly 2006, they're killing us. Juddy's playing well, Cousins playing well, Kerr's playing well. What are we going to do here? This is a disaster. But again, every moment that I've been faced with, when I've had the presence to think about it, I've always come back to the same thing. No, hang on. We're just not doing the things that we said we're going to do. We're not buying the worst house in the best street. We're not buying a good property in the inner city. We're buying a place 40 miles out of town and expecting that to grow by 20% a year. Or when we're buying a speculative. So every moment that I've been faced with, and I remember we went into the rooms and the coaches go into the rooms first and said, guys, we're in trouble. I think it might have been Peter Jonas, one of the other coaches, said, yeah, but Roosie, we're not doing the things that we said we're going to do, are we? I said, well, no, we're not. So, well, why don't we start with that? Bang. What happens? I think we got to within, X amount of points at three-quarter time. And as it turned out, we probably should have won 06 and lost 05, whatever. But we got back in the game because we went back to the process. We went back to how we wanted to play, and we forgot about the noise, our own noise as well, our own chatter and our own noise. We were able to put that aside and we were able to get things done again.